Hey guys, and welcome back to Hummingbird Acres. This is going to start a series of like 4 or 5 videos all about our spring break on the acres and everything that we did and we got accomplished. And the first thing that we did is we started our orchard. We have been collecting trees for, 3 or 4 years. Not just trees. We've been collecting trees, fruit trees, and bushes for over 3 years now, and we've got quite a collection. If you remember a few videos back, we loaded it all in the trailer to bring it down, and it ended up not fitting in the trailer. So then we rented a different trailer. We did end up getting most of it down, but now is the day when we actually get to plant it all. And this was kind of very much a dream come true moment for us, because we had been collecting all of these trees and bushes for so many years, not knowing where we were going to plant them, not knowing where we were going to end up, but we did it anyway. We did it scared. We started homesteading. We used our waiting room as a classroom, and we just did it. So we have had these trees. Many of them were left in the pots that they came in. Many we had up-potted into bigger pots just to help them thrive. And yeah, so we planted the first 4 apple trees as you come down our driveway. And yeah, so we planted these about 15 feet apart. They are all in a line. I think when I really thought about this, I was hoping to get more in that space, but 4 was all we could fit. The first couple holes were pretty easy digging. I didn't have any problem with them, but the way we did this is we dug the holes and then we dug them bigger than the pot, and we sprinkled some dirt in the bottom of them along with some fertilizer, and then added the trees in, and then filled the holes back in, and also gave them lots and lots of water. And the kids were so excited for this project as well. They have been looking forward to planting these trees. They can't wait to pick the apples from the trees. Garrett has an obsession with his fig trees. So it was just a fun experience for all of us and everyone together. One of like the most memorable moments from this trip happened while planting these trees. And I'm going to share that with you guys here in a little bit. But yeah, so here is some video footage of us planting our trees. So I was just about done the last hole, and actually no, I had just started the last hole and realized that it was really, really rocky and there was no way that I was going to dig it. So I was getting ready to put the shovel down, and Marisol was the only one with me. And she goes, "Mommy, what's that?" And I look up, and lo and behold, there is a bear standing in our driveway about 75 feet away from where I was standing. It was so surreal, so crazy. The first thing I did, of course, was tell her to, go up to the camper. Just sent her away. I really was not very concerned. The bear did not seem very threatening. It actually seemed very sick. It was very, very mangy and very small. I did not, and it was so small, it was kind of to the point where I thought, oh my gosh, is this a baby bear? Could the mom be nearby? And that was more of my concern, was the mom nearby? I didn't want to anger mama bear. So sent her up to the camper and where everyone else was. And yeah, the bear just kind of looked at us and just kept on walking, and we didn't see it after that. But you have to say that was it was one of the memorable moments from this trip and a great story that she got to tell all of her preschool friends. After that, I made sure that Jamie was down with us when we finished digging the holes and planting the trees, and we also made sure that the tractor was there, and we had other things as well, just to make sure that we were safe, and we finished up that project as soon as possible. Just a little follow-up on how these trees are doing. The deer did find the trees about 2 or 3 days after we planted them. So what Jamie is working on now is putting up deer netting around these trees. It is going to be temporary deer netting. We do know that once these trees get big enough and established, they'll be able to fend for themselves. They'll be big enough that a little deer nibbling will not damage these trees. But in the meantime, we are going to put up some deer fencing around the trees. So we are excited for this very first project on our homestead. And yeah, so stay tuned for our next video. I believe it is going to be on starting our garden and what that's going to look like and planning that out. So I hope you guys enjoy this little mini series of everything that we got done on the homestead during our spring break. And like always, please make sure you follow and subscribe and leave us a comment below. What are you working on your homestead this spring? We always know that spring is a busy time for homesteaders, so we want to know what you're working on. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us today, and we will talk to you soon.